Believe it or not, most men that have suffered a heart attack typically don't develop any symptoms. Some might have chest pains, but most don't feel anything, which is why they call it the silent killer. Did you know that most heart attacks, 50 to 75% of them actually have healthy cholesterol levels of LDL or even optimal levels of LDL cholesterol, showing you that cholesterol and a calcium score should not be the only ways that your doctor is determining your cardiovascular risk. One of the biggest signs we see of poor cardiovascular health is actually the lack of a morning erection. Erectile dysfunction plagues the United States, and this tells us that there's an immense inflammatory process that is slowing down blood to such a vital organ system that creates our manlyhood at the end of the day, that creates our fertility. And if you have issues here, you have to get some proper labs checked out. This is a 52-year-old young man that was concerned with his medical doctor's approach of just relying on a statin medication for his high cholesterol. Mind you, he was insulin resistant, so if he had started the statin, it would actually make him more insulin resistant. He had underlying vascular inflammation that needed attention that, again, a medication does nothing to solve a higher CRP. He also was having issues with methylation or detoxifying. This is why he was struggling with hormonal symptoms in the first place. And this is what his lipid panel looks like, as well as looking at advanced cardiometabolic markers like ApoB. You also have to make sure you're looking at vitamin D because he was extremely deficient, exacerbating his risk for developing a cardiovascular event. And mind you, his testosterone levels were way lower than they should be at 52 years old. 406 is still not optimal. And it's not that just because we age, testosterone will come down. He was inflamed, and we should be seeing levels closer to 600 to 700, especially if he had low levels of inflammation, which he didn't. Just being on a statin medication is not prevention, that is intervention. Why wait for your doctor to get you more information on what your hormones look like, what your inflammation levels look like, to discuss the culprits for having low libido, erectile dysfunction, the lack of our manlyhood in the mornings, which is a huge problem for so many individuals, whether they're 20 years old, 40 years old, 50 years old, it doesn't matter. You have to have healthy vitality here if you want low cardiovascular risk. If you want some more information about our advanced cardiometabolic workup, just comment testing down below.